Hello everyone, myself Sonal Rajesh Borakade, lecturer in Computer Engineering Department at CSMS's College of Polytechnic. Today's topic is the SDLC, that is Software Development Lifecycle. Why we use the SDLC? What is the use of SDLC? In this lecture, we will see one by one. Why we first of all we will see why SDLC. It gives a reason for a project outlining and scheduling. It is the best way for project tracking and administration. SDLC is used to boost the development speed. It also improves the client relations. The entire process of software development includes the some steps like formal steps and logical steps. Mm, The SDLC is used for development of any software product. It is a basic step for development of any software product. Now, these are the phases of the SDLC. First one is the requirement analysis. Second phase is the system design. Next is the implementation or coding. Another is the testing. Next is the deployment phase, and last one is the maintenance phase. Now, here is the system development life cycle. Uh, In this, first is the requirement analysis, system design, implementation, testing, deployment, and maintenance. This is the life cycle for system development life cycle. First is the requirement phase. Any relevant information is collected from customer to develop a product as per their expectation. That means we have to collect any kind of information from the customer and to design or develop the software as per the customer expectation. In this, any ambiguity must be resolved in this phase only. Next phase is the design phase. In this design phase, requirement is gathered in a SRS document as an input. Means we gathered requirement from the requirement phase, and that gathered information put up into the SRS document. The software architecture that is used to implement the system development is derived. In the design phase, we can design the screen layout, business for that screen layouts. For designing purpose, we can use the number of processes, functional hierarchy diagram, procedure code, ER diagram, use case diagram, number of cases, number of tables, diagrams, rules we use to design a software development lifecycle, or we can use as a software development. Now next phase is the implementation or coding phase. Implementation or coding start once the development get the design the document. The software design is converted into the source code. All the components of the source software are implemented in this phase. Means actual implementation or actual coding of the software is start from this page. Now next phase is the testing phase. We all of you know the testing. The testing means the code is tested at a various level in the software testing. There are various level of software testing like unit testing, module testing, integration testing, black box testing, white box. There are various level for testing. In this phase, the developed software is tested accordingly, thoroughly, and any defect found are assigned to a developer to get them fixed. Means we get the software without any defect and deliver that software to the customer. Now next is the deployment phase. Once the product is tested, it is deployed in the production environment, or first UAT is done. Now what is UAT? UAT means the user acceptance testing. Depending on the user customer expectations, the product is deployed to the customer. Now last one is the maintenance phase. Maintenance phase means the maintenance of the product, that is, if any issue comes up and need to be fixed or any enhancements is to be done, is taken care by the developer. Maintenance is the last phase of the, or it is, we can say as it is costlier phase of the software development. Means once the development is complete or product is deployed, the maintenance phase start working. Or any issue comes up after deploying the software, then that issue forwarded toward the developer. Thank you. Bye. Recording.